Alrighty guys, welcome back to a titan of a mission that we'll be diving into here on Forbidden West. So the last time I was with you guys, we were doing some missions for both Catello and Alva. Why do I feel like I can never remember her name? I believe it is Alva. So anyway, yes, so they were some nice missions in themselves. Look, you can see the Stormbird from here. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. So I'm going to head on over to the rendezvous point. We are at the section of the game where we're going to see if this is really going to be leading us to what can be the conclusion of the game's main story. I'm not 100% sure. We're about to find out. So let's dive into it and see what the rendezvous point is going to have for us. On ready for action. And of course, as we do, we're going to go in style. I hope you guys are ready. Wow. Okay, it's coming up. What is that? What is that right there?
Not fine for now.
Horse energy cell. Huh. That's pretty neat. That might be something that my Sunwing might have grabbed at one point. I think when we were doing the Sunwing mission, that it had something to do with one of those energy cells. But yes. Hey, you. We'll take the shot from the distance here.
Falling gently.
Alright, so not too sure what could be happening, but we could be seeing the beginning of the end. Let's dive into it and see what we will be getting ourselves into.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Let's see what we can do. Alright, so this is potentially it. Let's go ahead and do this. Right, so this is potentially the final mission. Typically, you know, in games like this is it. So let's do this. Let's see if I'm ready. See if I'm ready.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Daytime.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Okay, guys, we need it. We need it. We need it.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important.
Somewhere
Erend, you're
secret.
with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
The poor machines. Who did this?
Beware, Aloy. Specters ahead.
Okay, there they are.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Yeah, acid and plasma.
Hey,
Who did that?
live long, kill your enemy. Oh! I heard that crunch from here. Aloy! Ah! They thought that got me that time.
You came in out of nowhere.
Watch yourself! We needed you, remember?
I'm trying to get out of the way.
Aloy! Blood fog, that's
Gotta get more hits in before the plasma blast.
Look out! That one's about to blow. one's about to be done. I thought I dodged in time. All right, bitch, wait him. Okay. Okay, we'll refuel ourselves. Okay.
Take him down! I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Of course I did. So, you know, it was optional. We didn't actually have to face it. We probably could have just gone on by. But hey, when you could use the items.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Yeah, we'll get a couple more medicinals and then we'll head up.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I guarantee we'll probably see more machine carcasses as we descend.
I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may
I'm not
prove
really built
useful
for
to you
climbing.
now.
Sorry, Erend.
Yeah, let's go underneath real quick. First, I was kind of thinking maybe I had to come down. I had to come down here, but it doesn't actually look like it. There's nothing down here. Let's go back up. So where we were going, that's where we need to go.
Can we please leave the cave now?
We're getting there. Hold your horses, my faithful companion. Okay, that's back at the starting area. Midnight Bloom, we got it.
Another Specter.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
Should you see them all?
Just one. The element of surprise.
Pick it up if you need it. Fire! Bottoms up.
Come on. Walked right by it.
Aloy, you need
And ran right into it.
later. I guess we're not going for stealthy.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
And another one.
No need, my
Out
companions.
of this.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
Yep, so the Specters aren't as smart as we had thought they were this entire time.
Tired yet?
Yep.
Hey, metal flower.
Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
I grab it if you need it. It's not beer, but it'll do.
These Specters are good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Where do I go? That looks like a way over. Yeah, let's just go. That's very interesting.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But
I
guess,
love 'em.
Yeah, dead one's handy enough.
Oh,
Hey,
my
remember
poor
the good old
baby.
days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More Specters. I'll attack when you do.
Right now. I think there's 3 of them down here.
Here when you want. This'll
Uh-oh. Dang it.
Still in a sprint.
I need some help here.
Getting overwhelmed.
Hey, Aloy.
Nope.
There, it's prime with plasma.
No, we don't need to do that yet.
Raise this dead down. Now we're... You need some ammo?
There goes one. I thought I dodged in time.
Yeah, that's gonna blow.
Look out!
Hey, you okay?
Yeah,
You down there?
I'll find a way back up. It's falling!
Ammo! Kaboom!
Yep, he got that one. Nice job, buddy.
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away.
Woo! There we go. In for the big strike.
I think that's all of them.
That needed.
At least. Let's push on.
Okay, so it says that facing all of them is optional,
Here.
so I guess you can just
Up this rock.
completely run by if you really want to.
We've all established that by now, Slowpoke.
So that's the way we're going. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
No,
move on.
Thunder! Can we, doesn't look like we can. Seeing if we could, loot it, but I guess not. Get all the Ridgewood
We're
we
gonna
can
have
get.
to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
As fast as
Hey.
we can. You alright?
Sort of.
Look at them out there. Everybody's willing to give their all, give their life, shape their destiny. Okay.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many Specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Got a couple of those, but I don't really think those are needed. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple of these. Where is that coming from? That didn't look like it was coming from the same thing. Aaron's up there, up close and personal.
Oh, they felt that one.
I'm down here dodging like that's gonna do something. Okay.
Come on. Up the slab.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Okay, next cutscene.
Alva and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those Specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
Look at them go!
I think you got their attention.
We got all the big ones.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
They've impacted the base.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Hooray for the slaughter spines and the thundies.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. Through the Apollo database.
Come on, Aloy, you can do it. She's thinking about it. She's calculating. This is not an easy climb. Okay.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the Specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Kill him! How many, though?
Acid will do a lot of damage.
2. Okay. Do they have
Zone
paths,
Baldy are
by the
fighting
way?
Another Specter up there.
Yeah, they do.
I think they can handle it.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. This'll help.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay. It came up right behind me, so... Who? Ah! Couldn't say. That's what you get. Uh-oh. Ooh.
And they went boom.
This one's crawling by the thread of their life.
Don't get that stuff on you. Let's turn
From
it
above. You had no idea I was up there, did you? That didn't do nothing. Okay, Aloy, get out of there. No more blind heroics. This one's down here trying to figure out life. He doesn't know how to go on. There, I just made a decision for them. And you will be joining them shortly.
Come on, let's cross over.
Checking some inventory stuff real quick. Let's go ahead and make another one of these. Make a couple of them, actually. Okay.
This way.
Big jump.
Right into another dread wing.
To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
Alright guys, thanks for being my GPS because I'd have no idea where I
You
was
can get to
going.
the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten! It's not gonna back down.
Oh, she coming down to help?
Get clear of the back.
Okay, there.
Live long, kill your
Oh, that was a critical strike.
I've got an angle.
As do I.
Good work, everyone.
That's exactly what we were going for. Hey, everybody.
This way.
What is this? Okay, flamethrower. Probably won't do much good anyway.
This is the way up.
Hey there, Zoe. Way to hold down the fort. As we're bringing in the big guns.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space.
No, we can't take it any further. Okay. I will avenge you.
Come on, let's go! This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go! return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. That was her fault.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cool. You sure you're not a Zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense. A Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Here, let's take a pick of the battle here real quick. It's intense, isn't it? And Regala, guys, I didn't see a body. So...
She could still be alive. I never thought of that.
Exactly what I needed. Oh no, here it can't come!
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zeniths inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Uh-oh!
It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Into battle! No way back! She doesn't have her shield either, so she better be careful.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
One shot and they're down. Well, looks like we're on our own.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Die, my saint filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries!
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can.
Oh, thanks, Far Zenith. Yeah, we don't have access for that.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Here comes round 2.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
He knows it. I know it. Let's do it.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
You and me. We make a hell of a team, don't we?
I'm taking you down!
I'm looking for it. Who are you shooting at? Oh, he sliced right into me.
Feel alive. Yeah.
Whoa. I can't let him catch me. Not much about your shield, are ya?
It's not doing anything.
Oh, yeah.
You're done for. Felt that, didn't
There
ya?
we go. Oh, I thought I dodged. I'm trying to dodge.
This is the end for you.
Look out! There.
But all good things must come to an end.
Time to shut you up.
This is what I've been
I'm gonna
waiting
probably have to
for.
take that hit because I don't have any cleanse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well,
I'm doing unsafe things. Be quiet.
Let me taste the blood.
Oh, dang.
We were made.
Probably won't do no good. Okay, there we go again.
You've done well. Now give it up.
Oh, that was a big miss.
Shut up. There. I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Whee! Come on now, bitch. Okay, whatever.
Hit me then.
Well, that went right between his legs. Come on. Now he wants to be way high in the sky, huh?
Much better.
How did that not hit? It was right on his body.
Take that!
Dang it. Right between his legs again. Right between the legs again. This is an oddly, like, silent battle, if you know what I mean. The music just doesn't feel right for this guy. Jeez. He's definitely using cheat codes.
You wanted to fight, didn't you? You're not safe over there.
Last one. I've got you now!
I gotta tell you, this is fun!
Valor, sir, it's on the win.
I forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
For Varl.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Can I loot him? Bitch. Guess not. But yeah, we're totally outclassed, you know, but still somehow managed to make it. He totally had the one up on me every step of the way. I'm just looking around to see if there's possibly any more goodies we can find. We have a large health
take the lift.
and a medium health. Go ahead and take the medium health. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Had to get a final after-death blow in there for me.
We likely might have guests.
Looks like the machines and Specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
All right, bringing this one out. Barely by a thread.
Errand? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Nemesis, eh? Sounds like it's too advanced for them to handle. Too complex even for the Zeniths. Just making sure we're not missing anything. Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity heading all the way up. With the climbing music getting even more intense, as it usually does. Here we go. I need my machine muscle, thank you.
Coming, Beta. This is it. End of the line.
Ooh, look at this fancy door.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Over there.
Ooh.
The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Ooh.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together, where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
Oh!
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Specter Prime, to me.
door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Expect a death. That's all I'm saying. Expect a death. Here we go.
This Specter was designed to survive against more than that.
I don't even know where it went.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Think fast.
I hit the dodge button too late.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
How do you get out of that one?
I can target its gold plating.
Ask
It's kind of
yourself
slowing
why
me
you're
down.
holding back.
I don't even know what's going on. Yep, here comes the follow-up.
I can endure. You cannot.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
It looked like it was able to direct those attacks. Oh, right in the stomach. You didn't like that one, did you?
You're not taking me, Tilda!
Look out for the dark matter. What? There it goes.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Fire a barrage!
Yep. We don't have enough blast space.
I can endure. You cannot.
Oh, right in the face. You can't endure that, can you? Dang it.
Fight on, and you will lose.
Yeah, when it does that move, I'm not really sure where it's going.
Enough.
Of course.
It's powering up.
This world will die. You don't have to.
Hey, I just want you to come over here.
Gold plates to power its attacks. Oh, it's quick! This won't work, Tilda! No stamina for that.
How do I not have enough stamina?
Execute attack! Pattern data!
There we go again. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, that did something.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Another one. Coming up with the third. Okay, we'll go ahead and heal just in case. Whoa, what is this?
You're not gonna beat me!
I tried to get out of the way, I couldn't. Oh, we got something. Well, it's doing something.
Can you keep this up?
As long as you lead me to. Uh-oh. Better look out. Whoa, what are you doing?
This world is finished! We must
You're
lead
finished.
together!
A few more hits.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Here, have another one. Oh, there goes my bomb.
Give up now!
Gotta take out those gold plates to stop those attacks.
This Specter was designed to survive against more than that.
Yeah, it's following me.
Okay, pain's easing. Go down!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
I gotta move.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race!
She in there?
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Ooh, the big one.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zeniths' shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind, to seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
She's hugging herself.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Okay, Silence, I gotta respect that, my man.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Exactly how I want it to end. I was hoping I was going to be able to do the controlling here. So I must say that I was just overall, I was definitely impressed for sure. You know, the game had a few of its setbacks. We know. We saw some of the glitches. We saw some of the technical misfortunes as far as, you know, how some of the characters would interact with each other. I would say one of the things that I actually wanted to kind of be critical of a little earlier, if you really noticed certain times how they've implemented that glare in the PlayStation 5 version, whereas, you know, yes, they don't have that, you know, they don't have that technology advancement for PlayStation 4, but it gives you that lighting effect for the characters. I'd say on certain screens it can really work. I'm playing this on a 4K monitor, and you can tell that there were some imperfections, but it definitely didn't take me out of the game. I just really don't think that there was really much that took me out of this game as far as its shortcomings. But I mean, you know, the amount of advancements that we got when it came to the weapon variety, the enemy variety, the overall design of how everything is executed, each character's stories, at least as far as we dove into, we'll keep it within like the main storyline, which was fantastic storytelling. And you really they really allowed you to be able to connect to these characters. And the one thing that just feels very overwhelming, and I gotta be honest about it, is the amount of dialogue. The amount of dialogue is just there's almost so much of it that you can't really take it all in. It's really hard to remember a lot of things. And it's nice that they give you the option to choose what you want to hear. If you want to listen to the entire story, as I did for the most part, I'd say for the most part, I tried to choose as many dialogue options as possible until we got back to the base, and there were a few times that I even tried to talk to some characters, and the dialogue was just very extensive. The dialogue increases the more battles you go through, and I realized that because I did some off-screen stuff with Catello, and I went through all of his dialogue options, and I'm telling you, there were a ton. I think it took me almost over 20 minutes just to get through his dialogue options alone, and we still had about 3 or 4 characters in the base to be able to get through. But again, it's all optional. It tells you it's optional, and even if you want to get through certain things and you're not really so much interested in the storytelling of, say, you know, some of the side missions, some of the errands, all of this stuff is skippable if you do not want to actually watch and or listen. So the option to give us that ability to choose what we want to listen to, choose what we want to see, is definitely good enough for me. But like I said, you know, just where this game just truly excels are the vistas, being able to traverse from one area to another. You go from like ice to Greenland to the tropics to the Rockies. It is very, very well done. The Decima engine is so good at being able to blend everything together and make it feel so seamless and just so interconnected. It is just fantastic. It is fantastic. And I was actually expecting the ending to probably take a little bit longer than it did. Is this where we're gonna get the credit ends? Actually, I think there's another verse, isn't there? Maybe, or is not. It looks like we might, I don't know. Okay, don't know yet, but the like I was saying, just the overall, I believe if I had to give this game a score, I would probably have to do. I would say I would probably have to do a 9. I'm leaning between like a 9 out of 10 and like maybe a 9.25. I would say. Again, some of the things as far as like maybe you can feel a little bit disconnected with the story because there's so much of it. There's so much storytelling. But all in all, I don't really feel like it takes you out of what the game's really trying to bring at you. Again, you know, just the overall presentation, the vast majority of the types of machines this time, the machines just in general, how they really inhabit very characteristics of the actual animals that they are molded after. It is so intriguing to see. It makes you laugh. It makes you smile to just see how they interact in the real world. Even, you know, it's also fun to see like the real animals just out there just doing their thing and whatnot. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. These machines, I just love them because of how well their animal characteristics are executed in this. But again, you know, how they just really threw a lot of interesting set pieces in here. You know, we got this portrayal of Las Vegas with the casinos, and look at the lights and the fireworks and the vistas of the tropics in San Francisco. I mean, there were still a lot of parts of like the underwater sections that I didn't really even traverse, let alone, you know, a lot of this map still kind of untouched. You know, the tall neck doesn't count, you know, uncovering the map and whatnot, but there's still a lot of things in this story to still uncover, you know, the side missions, errands and stuff that we didn't get through, but I want to get through these things. I'm just ecstatic that the story is finally completed after about 4 months. But, you know, this takes into account that, you know, I do work a full-time job, so doing the editing, doing my full-time job, playing the games, as well as, you know, lately I've been really trying to work on React style content and, you know, really bring you guys information and analysis about games that I am looking forward to, and or updates if I feel that the updates are relevant enough to you guys. Then I'm really trying to throw a lot of things together while trying to take the time, you know, to dive into these games and see what they're all about and experience them for myself. And I mean, this was definitely my #1 game that I really wanted to experience this year. There are definitely a few others out there that I absolutely wanted to try when that time comes. But I would really like to focus on some shorter games because I do have quite the backlog to get through. But believe me, I am definitely going to keep playing this game. I'm going to keep working through my combat to see, you know, how much more fluent I can get when it comes to fighting the machines, when it comes to being, you know, fully aware in battle and using all of the game's mechanics to the best of my abilities. And just going through this game is just going to have so much replay value because there's still so much to see. I don't think there is no word on whether or not there is going to be story DLC for this. I know that the PSVR 2 game is going to be coming out next year as a launch title for that particular system / you know, the gear that is going to be coming with the VR, the VR headset and whatnot. And it's going to be really tough to try to grab a hold of that game because of, you know, the price points and the scarcity that most likely the PSVR 2 is going to have right at launch. But yeah, look how we just ease our way in from the desert to the snow. But anyway, it's definitely going to be a gamble too, because we're talking day 1 release. We're talking it's a Horizon game that's going to set place in between the timelines of this one and Zero Dawn. But, you know, we can be optimistic to see exactly what they're going to do with the story, how well the gameplay is going to be implemented as far as the PSVR design. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I am really loving these credits, how it just even makes you feel like you're involved in the gameplay of the credits here, you know. I'm starting to kind of not like run out of things to say, but you know what I mean. I like how it feels. We feel like so involved in the credit scenes right now. Usually credits, you know, just scrolling across the screen, black screen with the text or whatnot, but they are taking you around the entire map, doing some barrel rolls with our Sunwing here, as we are back in the tropical region yet again. Let's see how much further we're gonna go with this. And you know what? That is the crazy thing. Like, this is totally possible. If you wanted to just get on your Sunwing, take a nice little stroll around this entire map, you may find yourself getting shot at here and there, you know, by some hostile machines or hostile humans. But still, I mean, you can have this experience. It is so soothing. It's so breathtaking. Ooh, right on the bridge and doing tricks, huh? But yes, the music, unrivaled. And just so fitting with this game. It just works so well. But like I said, guys, I am just so ecstatic to be able to finish the story and see what is going to lie ahead for this game while being able to move on to other stuff as the sun is rising right outside my window. But I honestly did. I honestly thought that the ending was going to be a little tougher than it was, but I had plenty of health, plenty of reserves, and I was doing plenty of dodging to make sure that I was staying on top of things and at least getting through it on my first time. I can be happy with that. It looks like we're about to come to the end. Oh, there we are. Now, does it allow you to just continue right from here? Okay, now we got the regular credits.
My ears are full of songs. My heart is sad enough. I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk. Your words all make sense. But underneath it all,
Poseidon.
I hear where we are going with this.
Olvend.
I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you're
in the flood.
In dreams I never left.
The lyrics are quite different
Like the beast.
from the opening in the Flood song.
My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach.
Are we still going through the cast?
Harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the
kind of.
I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood.
If it's pronounced Jorge Demand, you the man.
Is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your back as straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image?
I will say though, I was not expecting fully, but I was kind of keeping an open mind about Tilda's involvement, exactly where she was gonna fall as far as good and bad.
But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood, in the flood.
Definitely a bombshell moment. And it was nice that we decided to have Regala on our side. That way she could have a worthy sacrificial death. If it were not for her, we would have been crushed by the Specters. Angel a badass, and that's who she is for a reason. I expect a PlayStation trophy for getting through these credits. Gotta tell you, because I thought that we already saw all the credits going through the pretty much what you would say like kind of like the interactive 3D version of the credits, and now we got just a regular 2D scroll version, black screen of the credits. But it's really crazy when you really sit here and you see exactly how many people worked on this. You know, the same thing for movies, same thing for television shows. The amount of effort and hours, you know, per person. And all in all, everything that goes into bringing about a finished product. You know, sometimes, again, we're met with games that have a tendency to be a little undone when they come out. I think this game probably could have been as complete as it was, but I don't know if it's okay for me to have that kind of judgment, because I actually did play this game a few months after it released. I actually didn't start playing this game. I want to say this was 4 months ago, so it's November, October, September, August. I started playing this game in July, and this game actually came out in February. So who knows what on release day reception was. I mean, as far as everybody that played through this game, you know, day one, everybody had their you know, different opinions about it. I would say for the most part it was received well. Again, I can see why some people can be a little more disconnected sometimes with this type of a game, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because I enjoyed the first game so much. And I just think that what really gravitated me to this game was just this strong female protagonist who could just slay machines, control machines, in ways you would probably never really think of. And just the whole future dystopian type world with, you know, humanity trying to come back up, trying to rise once again, trying to live in peace. For the most part, you know, we still have some humans out there just doing whatever they want to do to be evil and take over the world and whatnot, but post-apocalyptic, again, just all of those elements have always just been so interesting to me as far as like sci-fi, you know, ever since the days of Terminator. I think Terminator is what really kind of got me in to sci-fi in the first place. And again, you know, the music, the machines, the world in its vistas, every now and then, you know, really good character interactions as far as like the main story. Some of the side missions, yes. I think Horizon Zero Dawn's side missions weren't as inclusive, like when it comes to being able to like connect with the characters, sometimes it felt a little more the same when you would go from one mission to the next. I don't know. This time around, it feels a little more like side missions definitely have a very close relation to how they implemented the effort into story, which sometimes, again, that could be good, it can be bad, but you know, you can form your own opinion about it, you know, based off of your own experience. And again, with them allowing us to be able to skip things that we don't want to hear or see, so on and so forth, I think that that makes it a little bit better, but it also can kind of make it a little empty because you may not know what you're fighting for, you may not know why you're on this mission, you know, what it is that you're really setting out to do, what is the whole execution behind it. So when you really do put all that into perspective, when you do have too much storytelling, and a lot of that storytelling, sometimes you can get a little lost and the music is getting too intense for me to concentrate. But things can get a little bit lost in the spectrum. And I'll be honest, there were definitely some times where I was telling myself, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember all this because there's just so much of it. There's so much to remember. But I feel like, you know, for the most part, you can remember some character names. You can remember a few of the story segments as far as like the side missions and the errands and whatnot. Some of the ones that I can remember that felt like they kind of stood out to me. Silga, her mission definitely stood out to me. And there were a few like at the beginning, the one where you climb to the top of that mountain and that guy is up there and, you know, he is listening to the gods rather than listening to reason, and, you know, he ends up making the ultimate sacrifice while he is staying at the top there. All of this for a, what was it? It was something to do with the Stormbirds. It was some type of light or some type of gizmo that the Stormbirds had that they were seeking. But man, this is gonna go on forever, isn't it? But I just want to be able to get through it all. I will absolutely put in timestamps. So anybody that just wants to skip right past all the credits, you can feel free to do so. But, you know, that's why I try to add in some interesting discussion here, because we can talk about these things while the end of the game is rolling, as I am currently speaking. But yeah, one thing I will tell you guys, I have such a thing for screenshots. You know, when it comes to like certain moments in the game, especially when you are experiencing those moments for the first time, some of those moments just won't happen again. And or it's just gonna take, you know, forever to be able to get back, you know, to that segment and experience it again. When I played Spider-Man PS4, let's just say it is probably a smart idea that I did not play this game as a full playthrough, edited playthrough, because I would have been pausing the game during every single cutscene. Almost during the majority of the mainline story missions, I was pausing the game during cutscenes because the storytelling and the graphics were just so good. And it really is. It is hard to want to kind of let those moments go rather than just like really get like a stopping moment for them. And, you know, you can understand why it can be a little bit hard, you know, to be able to sit through something like that. Like if I was playing this game, and I did at a few moments, but if I was pausing the game during every single cutscene, oh my gosh, you guys would have lost your shit. You would have told me about it. I would have had to stop doing it, and that would have been the end of it. But I feel like it can be best when it's on your own time because, of course, no one's really gonna care. You know, you don't see it, and you know, I'm sitting here having the time of my life, taking all these snapshots. I think for Spider-Man PS4, I had probably close to about 1,000 shots. But I'm telling you, a lot of the shots that I got were just so good, and it plays back those moments, you know, in my head as to what happened during that moment. And you know, I'm glad that I kept a few of those moments here in Forbidden West. Again, I didn't go crazy with it, but I took my time to appreciate certain moments during certain missions because that's just what I really feel like the game is there for, you know, because you just want to go back and be able to say, hey, I did that. I experienced that. I climbed that mountain all the way to the top. I climbed that broken building all the way to the top. So it's great. It's just really great to see all that. But how much longer could we really go here? I guarantee you I will not get a achievement for this. Watching it all the way through. We will see. But yeah, like I said, there is still a lot in this game that is untouched. You know, a lot of weapons we probably didn't buy and or try out. I would say the least used weapon was probably the, I don't know what it is. It's some type of ice bolt blaster or something, like the ice and lightning bolt blaster. I think that's what it's called. And I used it probably within the first few missions because it was really like one of the first like weapons that I got. And you know, just for its time, I just don't think that it was as effective as it could have been. But as y'all saw, I was having a hard time throughout the entire game, even finding just a regular bow and arrow that had an ice element to it. I just don't know if they've really made them this time around. I have not been to every single weapon outpost as far as what they sell, you know, in every single area, but you know, there were plenty of areas that we checked through and I didn't find, at least to my knowledge that I saw, I did not find a single regular bow and arrow that had an ice element to it. The what is it, like it was like like the crossbow, it had an ice element to it. We had the ice bombs, and those were definitely effective. I mean, even all the way up till near like the end of the game, I was still using the blue grade. You know, you have like your exotic grade, you have your legendary grade, and this was the, what was it? The rare. It was the rare type of the bomb sling, and it was super effective, definitely super effective against even some of the later enemies that shared that weakness. But yeah, what I was saying about the story's ending, I was not fully expecting Tilda to turn, but I had somewhat of a feeling, since they were kind of like skeptical of her, you know, whether or not they would want to trust her or not. But in some ways, they probably could have sold you on that a little, because she had a relationship with Elizabeth Sobek, and she had her time with the beta version of Aloy. And of course, saving Aloy, because she could have just let her die, but obviously she had a very close connection with Elizabeth Sobek, and that she saw that in Aloy and primarily wanted to help her in order for her to wipe her competitors out, pretty much. Or you can say, you know, the Far Zenith, that is, you know, her other comrades, so she could pretty much start anew on her own with Aloy on some far off planet that the Nemesis would not be able to follow. So it's neat, honestly, that it sounds like what could be a third game that will be the conclusion to this entire story, but you never know. You never know, but this idea of Nemesis being even more deadlier than the Zeniths sounds like another challenge that Aloy has cut out for herself. But with her adventures all through the Forbidden West, as we will level ourselves up to the max, probably go through story DLC, and go through just about every side mission, job, and errand that may remain, Aloy is going to be able to come out on top, and she is going to be ready for Nemesis when they arrive. So what are we going to call it? Horizon Nemesis? I mean, that kind of sounds neat. That kind of sounds neat. But it was very satisfying. If you guys had to say whose death was the most satisfying in this game, by far, what was his name? Eric? Yeah. By far, he was probably the most satisfying, because he was kind of one of the more, no. The CEO. The CEO. He was number one. Eric was number two. Because the CEO he was just an idiot. So it was nice to see him go, ooh, here we go. It's the end, guys. We made it. We made it. Let's see what they're going to be showing us. But yes, like I said, the CEO was definitely number one. He deserved every bit and piece of that Ted Pharaoh statue head smashing him until there was nothing left. Okay, what we're gonna say?
I commend anyone who sat alongside these credits with this man until the very end. You guys are the real heroes.
Okay, discovered Nemesis. Singularity is completed. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith Threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start New Game Plus, and from the New Game Plus start point in the base. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Thank you for having me. Let's see if Guy is up here. Yep, there she is. She's back.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Okay, who knows if we'll be able to talk to her at all. Maybe. We'll see. Since Beta is here, let's go ahead and talk to her real quick.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Thank you very much for hanging with me through all of this on this wild ride. Such a great game this was. And if you guys would like to see more Horizon content in the future, whether it may be more story stuff and or like a New Game Plus, might be something good for like a stream, for example, like on Twitch, if I decide to return there someday. And you're ready to see some new content on the channel, just make sure to stay connected to the channel, and I will make sure to bring it to you guys. And if you enjoyed the final battle and how I handled the Zeniths, because Tilda ain't got nothing on Aloy, make sure to put a like on it. I would most definitely appreciate that. And why don't you guys comment down below if you feel free to do so, or feel free to do so if you would like, and just let me know what has been your most jaw-dropping awe moment in the Horizon adventure so far. Were you surprised at the story's twists and turns near there to the end? I can say that I definitely had. There were definitely some awe moments in that regard, but there were definitely some satisfying ones when we got to take down Eric, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anything Horizon related, or if you guys want to talk about the story and your adventures and whatever it is that you may be getting into, make sure to throw it in the comments section and we will have a discussion about it. So I appreciate it, guys, and Horizon's mainline story concludes for now. I will catch you guys in the next one when that time comes. Take care.